Hey everybody, it's the Queen. It's my Talk to Me Tuesday for January 2nd, 2018. Happy New Year and my studio tour. Come on in. Welcome to my craft room. This is my little safe haven. I think we'll just go around and start back at the beginning when you first come in the door. Let me close it first. So on the back of the door, I have a rack that I hang my works in progress, and of course a bag of trimmings. This is my dresser, well, my daughter's dresser with my TV on top of it. I'm supposed to be finishing the painting on it. I got the one side done, and that was about it. I'm still waiting for her to take things out of the drawers so I can utilize them. This is my gallery wall, and I know you saw that in my video last week. This is my Harley Quinn pattern. This is a little cubicle like shelf that has all my fat quarters, so I put them on display. And I just have some random frames. This is a DIY clock that I did. It used to be green with sunflowers in the middle. I'm planning on making a video to show how to do that. And this is my very first paper piecing project. I used it as a test to see if I could actually do paper piecing before I started my Project of Doom baby quilt. And I was pleased, so the rest is history. I have threads and that flask, that's kind of a joke, inside joke. More threads down here and some little charm packs that I have in the Michigan colors. Some Harry Potter fabrics that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, but I'm thinking. An extra power pack for my chargers, my books, a few books, and some picture frames that I'm painting, something for my grandson's room. This is my Thor Hammer that I made for our cosplay baby shower back in July for my daughter. Some random things, my wooden bowl, my elephant head that I still have yet to hang. I don't know where I'm going to put it. And there's a cup back there that has random scissors that are for paper cutting, not for fabric. This is an old TV stand that was my daughter's. It's painted silver and it still has her stuff under there, so I just used a piece of fabric to cover it up. For video purposes for now. Hopefully I'll get all that stuff cleaned out during the summer, and then I can utilize the space for my storage. Over on the side here, just some random boxes. One has patterns. The one down here has those shells that I use for when I make pin cushions. This is my Thor costume, part of it, the vest and the cape, some extra bolts for when I have long fabrics, this little folding table, and this folding shelf I have a sentimental attachment to. I'm going to put in another room. Some random rolls of paper left over from the baby shower. And this whole crate I have received as a gift, a fabric from a teacher. And I have to go get extra bolts to wrap all that fabric in. Here are all my stashes of large fabrics. They are on full-size bolts, and they're just on the end of my table for now until I get that shelf over there. cleared out of my daughter's stuff, and my rulers sit there. My little tackle box that just has random things and mostly receipts. More patterns. A baby bib that I was using to make another pattern. A bandana pattern. Shoe patterns for my grandson. And this is a pattern that I'm working on that I saw on the Midnight Quilt Show. I've got it all drawn out. I've got my fabrics cut and ready to go. These are the ones I'm going to use. It's going to be more of a safari theme with a solid black background. And my ironing station, my ironing board, this nice cool lamp that I got. I think it's a grow lamp because this base gets hot. Not really hot, but warm. I got that at the Goodwill. Pattern that I've been working on. I need to cut it out and test it. My cutting table and my main rulers. Some trash I need to get rid of. Oh, that's not trash. Those are my cards. And here's another pink, that pink Minnie Mouse quilt. It's in the way, of course. It's always in the way. And this is my table that I built from an old door that I got from the Habitat Restore for $5. It's solid wood all the way through. It's not a hollow core. I got these legs from someone on the Craigslist. It's from a 100-year-old barn. And the other wood is just some random scraps that I got from the Restore also to make the frame. All of this stuff, well, most of this stuff is batting and filler and some of my daughter's old stuff that she still needs to get out, just like in these drawers. I will be glad when these are empty so I can use them myself. As we go around, there's another lamp that I found. This one I got at the Goodwill for like $7 that simulates daylight. There's my machine. She's still hanging in there best as she can. And this sewing table, I got that at Stuff Etc. for $40. This side has some necessities. My bowl that's magnetic that I got from Harbor Freight. My little tackle box that has my presser feet inside and other sewing accessories. My chalks. Oh, this one is my favorite chalk. It's like on a little roller. I love it. It doesn't get my hands dirty. Back to my machine. Going on the other side. Move my pins out of the way because I need to find another cup. My little short rotating mat, and this is how the cabinet folds. Excuse my socks. And the other side does the same thing, so it's nice and compact when it's closed. And on this short wall I have a bulletin board, my sewing machine, a travel bag, and a pattern that I made. I'm going to make that into a pillow for my daughter that's in Texas. Underneath, that's the other side. You can see my batting and fillers. And this is the window, one of my 3 windows. As you can see, I'm in the front of the house. This is one of the bays. And it's located right here. Boom, that's me. These are a sneak peek of some of the paper piecing patterns that I made. I was supposed to do them for the design invitational for Prince, but I decided to do something different with them. Oh, this is my frosty window because it is super cold outside. My comfy chair and table with my lamp. See? super cold. It's minus 15 degrees. This is all my painting supplies from when I repainted the room. I'm not done painting. I have some touch-ups to do. My glue gun, my travel case with all my accessories. This is a cabinet that had originally been purchased as part of my sewing table, but that didn't work out. So I'm just using it to hold some things right now. And this will eventually go on my pegboard. It's, of course, threads. Don't mind the gun. It's a prop from the baby shower. And that's the other Kenmore machine hiding back there. And my puzzle picture needs to go up on this wall. It's called Blue Monday. Another short wall. We've got my little desk and hutch. More of my daughter's things that she hasn't cleared out yet. This countertop was supposed to be part of my sewing table. The top of it even has a custom cutout for my machine, but that didn't work out. Some random things that are just all over. These boxes I made from a tutorial that you can find on my page. Canisters. This one has pins in it. The other one had buttons. Some other little storage things that I haven't utilized yet. My little tchotchkes. More storage containers. A lamp that I don't really use because it belongs with my daughter. Some more storage boxes. And this cute little dresser. And the big M for McDowell. That's my stash of Theraflu. Shh, don't tell anybody. My clips. This is where I clip my quilts and hang them for picture taking. This is my big basket of yarn for when I feel like making a hat or a scarf or something. That's my Wonder Woman bag that I made from the man sewing episode. The closet door. We're not going in there. My tripod for my video camera. And those are the markings that show where I'm supposed to sit the legs for filming. That's Jackson's little portable crib. And on this wall is my design wall. George Michael, rest in peace. This is a pattern that I tested. This is just extra fabric, and that was a pattern that I designed for Valentine's Day. Those are my little arrows. They are 3D. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I have a few different ideas. And this is Jackson's Tummy Time quilt. It's got some little strategically hidden elephants that I need to embroider around so they don't come off. I had cut them from this fabric that I've got down here. I picked out just the gray ones and trimmed them out. That's a random square left from his first quilt. Down here are all my fabric scraps. These bins have lots of scraps that are all colored, sorted by color. And this big container here has most of my big yardages of Harry Potter fabric. This is a bag that I take to my daughters when I'm working on Jackson's nursery. More fabric. These are for some other projects. These fabrics are small, more like fat quarters, but probably a little bit bigger. They're all on pieces of shipping boards from the post office. And everything under there, whoops, that's fat, more fabric. Everything under these are for different projects. This is the basket that's full of all the things that I've been making for my grandson, the Rugrats and the lime and navy and gray fabrics. So over here, this is where I want to build a low shelf and situate those other baskets under there. These bags contain paints and some glitter, some little canvas frames. The silver trays are for something I'm making for my daughter. These baskets need to be spray painted. I love how they nest inside of each other, but I'm going to hang them all over here along this wall next to my design wall. This box has some random things from the Goodwill, and I'm going to show you why I shop so much. There's the Dollar Tree right next to my house. That's the back of the store. Over here, I plan to put a pegboard system to help keep a few things organized and hanging up, kind of decorative. And there's my space. Hope you enjoyed my tour.